great Wednesday afternoon from Louisiana. How is everybody doing? NGRU Storm back with more OG 7 Days to Die version 1.18. The last version that you could download from the PlayStation 4 store before the fun pimp hose decided that we're only going to make it for the PS5 so you PS4 users can go pound some sand. I hope everybody's doing great. I am. Every time I do the intro to these OG 7 Days to Die videos, it amuses me greatly because the fun pimp hose decided to leave us out of the fun. Well, you know what? I'm a PS4 player. I still got the old version. I'm going to play it and kick y'all square in the nardlies because it amuses me to do so. Good gosh, man. Time is rolling on. We are already in June. It is June the 4th today. And yeah, it's starting to heat up here in Louisiana. That Louisiana summer is on the way. Humidity is coming up. And yeah, buddy, it's so hot down here when you fart you can't tell whether you shit yourself or you blew the sweat off the crack of your booty hole. How you like that? Tis what it is. I hope everybody is having a good week. It is hump day. And we are going to go bust some zombie heads and see what else kind of trouble we can get into. I don't even remember where we're at. Of course, I know that I'm there on the cot, all kind of stringly legged, got to get up and stretch the old bones and get around, do all that good stuff. Yep, we are going to have some fun this evening. So, guys, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. I have 20 subscribers now. I would love to see 25. I'm not going to lie to you. It would be like saying sick 'em to a dog. I would love to see 25. So, guys, those of you who are already subscribed, please do me a favor, share the videos. Share them with like-minded folk. Because like-minded folk usually, we all enjoy kind of the same fun stuff that comes up on YouTube. Please share the videos and let's get the content out there. For those of you who are not subscribed and watch the videos, I appreciate you coming by. Thank you so very much for coming and watching. And please, if I put a smile on your face, if you learned something about OG 7 Days to Die, if you still have it on the PS4, you didn't delete it, and you're just kind of like, I never really was, big on that game, come join. We will have a good time. Any questions you have, comments, drop it in the bottom of the stream video in the comment section, and I'm going to do my best to answer it. Hit the like button. That's going to help me get around that YouTube algorithm, and we all know how murderous that is. In addition to that, do me a favor, please hit the notification bell. The reason being, more so above anything else, is all I do is live videos. The reason I do live feeds like this is really straightforward and simple. I want you to see exactly what the game is like. I don't want you to get a watered down version, that's edited. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the folks who do editing give you a watered down version of the game. Excuse me, I had a little cough there. But this way, you get to see it all. The good, the bad, the boring, the meh, the not so fun, the boredom, but also the fun parts. So hit that notification bell, and if you can watch when it comes on, cool. If you can't, at least you've received the notification, and you can come back and watch it at a later point in time. So if I'm not mistaken, the last 7th day we had was day 168. So day 175, we are 2 days away from the 7th day, here on top of a POI in a little desert town. We are on top of a POI that is the working stiff tools. Everybody's familiar with it. And you know me, I always like to rename my POIs. So this one is now called Working My Bone. This is where I live. And yes, I work my bone because there are no females around here. And I'm not going to pluke a zombie. No, 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 no. that will give you herpagonosypha AIDS and you will die. It's nasty. There's not enough antibiotics and it stank. It's nasty. It just don't did that. All right, so once again, we're looking at the chemistry set. These can be found in the back of the POI called poppin' pills. Grab a wrench, go disassemble it. This way you won't have to make it. Bring it back home, put it wherever you want. Same thing with the tool bench here. Tool benches, for the most part, can be found in the back of or in the garage of a passing gas. Now keep in mind, we are using the random gen map here. So it's unlike the Navesgain map. The random gem map is much, 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 much bigger. So usually you'll see these in the passing gas, and they're very, very handy. As far as other items we have our campfire here, and of course, on our campfire we have a cooking pot, we have the cooking grill, and the beaker. And all of these three things are items that you need to get the full functionality out of your campfire, which is basically your stove. That's why I've got it sitting up on the box right here. Now, and then over here, we've got our forge. Okay? Take a look. The three items you need on your forge are an anvil, calipers, and the tool and die set. Having all of those items makes this booger completely functional. You can build bullets, you can build other items, but you know what? We need to turn it on because we're trying to get more iron and clay in here because we've been leaning on it rather heavily. Now, of course, as I always say, be careful. These things make a heat bloom. And a heat bloom will draw in those nasty little baby long-haired ugly little wenches called screamers. And screamers, when they see you, will scream and more zombies will come in. And we're talking dogs, we're talking bears, we're talking ferals, we're talking every nasty zombie type that there is. So we've got two garden plots down here. This one is 54 slots. And I keep my seeds right in this little chesticle right here. So if I ever need to replant something, I can always did it. Over here, we have our cement mixer. Good thing to have. And then my little box here with all of my cement stuff in it that I use. Up on the top of the roof, and this is why we have the three supports that you see here in the middle, we have another garden. And this is, I did this strictly for space. I've got my corn and my taters up here. And taters are looking all nice and pretty. Look how pretty them taters is. And we've got some good corny corns up here. When you go out in the world and you find a corn plant, it only gives you one corn. But when you plant them at home, it will give you 3 corn ears. So, yeah, buddy. That way you can sit around the house and sing the song, I crapped corn and I don't care. I crapped corn and I don't care. I crapped corn and I don't care. I'm going to throw it at a zombie's face. Blap. Alright, so around the house, I have the iron bars. They're 2 wide. And these wonderful little things right here make a huge, huge difference. 1, they keep spider monkeys from crawling up and getting after you when you don't want them to climb up and get after you. 2, great place to squat down on, look down, shoot down on zombies that show up at night. 3, during horde night when the fat cop zombies show up and they start puking up all them radioactive donuts they've been eating. If you're squatted down here and a zombie's puking from like right over there where I'm looking, where you can see the little eyeball, this will take the damage for you. You don't want to get splattered with that acidic vomit. It is no fun. Alright, so I have thought about making life difficult for the zombies, and we have a perfect place over there to do so. Inside the prison. So as you can see, in fact, we've got it 6 o'clock in game time. Got our little door here, and this is you got to have this because if you don't, the spider monkey zombies can climb up this ladder and climb up behind you and cause you damage. Plus, it's nice I can put a little perch light on it. But Zombies have been coming through this place a lot, as you can see. So what I need to do is try to make it easier for them to kind of like get in and out of this place. There we go. Let me get rid of this. And boom. Alright, so we've got a place for the zombies to come in and out in here. Oh my goodness. Look at what I see. It's the blowjob zombie. Not anymore, it's not. Alright. So, yeah, what I need to do is find out a spot over here. Here we go, that they've busted a fence out. They've got one opening here. I think what I'm going to do is give them another opening like over here. And what we're going to end up doing, just for shits and grins, we're going to build some spots for these poor zombies to kind of like walk in and through. And we're going to put landmines in them. There we go. Alright, so I could put a landmine. I'm hearing zombies. Oh, well, hello. How are you, nursey nurse? You with the pretty green cleavage. See, that's a pity about the nurses, man. They've got such nice cleavage, and whenever they come up, you just gotta smack them one, you know, just to kill them. And like I said, man, it's like, you know, you kind of, you know, end up like, hang on a second. Oh, damn it, I ruined it. Oh well, never mind. What Nursey have? Nursey had nothing. It's all good. So yeah, I've created a couple of spots. Let me open up another spot in the wall back here. And what we're going to do is we're going to create some landmine traps for these assholes. So that way, if they ever come in this way on like Horde Night, or we just get a roving band coming through, we can giggle about them going boom. Now, it's going to take a little bit of work, but we should be able to do this. Alright, so hang on a second here. Yeah, might as well do it this way. Alright, and then we need to dig a hole right here too. Alright, and then we're going to put another hole right here. Alright, so that's good. Let's run back over to the house. Actually, I should probably like try to do that on all of them, on these entrances that I have made. So let's get this knocked out. Time is now coming up on 8 o'clock in-game time. 10 o'clock is like a time that you really don't want to be on the ground. Needless to say, after it gets dark, the zombies can run, and they do their best to hurt you. So, we definitely want to make 100% sure that the zombies cannot kill us. So we're going to be upstairs when it gets dark. I hear somebody else walking around in here. I think they're upstairs. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, where was I digging? Okay, I got that. Yeah, they're up there. I think I was digging right here. Alright. And we're going to clear this wall out. Alright, then we need to clear this one out. Alright, so it's 8:30. We're getting close. We've got 3 entrances over here where they can come in that we're going to set up mines. And then now, what I need to do is get back over here and do some work on this side. Okay, so they've been getting in through there. Alright, so uh-oh, coming around 9 o'clock. Gotta be careful. Keep your eyes on the clock. Don't get caught with your pantses down. Especially around that one blowjob zombie, man. She like hurts guys. Alright, so there's one. And didn't I dig another hole over here? Didn't I make another entrance? I sure did. Right here. Alright. So you're saying, why are you digging these trenches? You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Now it may be a while before they hit it, but when they do, it will be greatly amusing. We'll be sitting upstairs, minding our own business, and we're gonna hear boom. Alright, so that's all good. Let me get back over here. Do I have my light on? I sure do. Alright. Everything's looking pretty good. We're going to do the hoppy hoppy. Always got to have a jump ladder when it comes to zombies. Don't be stupid. Alright, so I need this. I can drop this and this off. Hang on a second. Let me go in. And I'm going to drop this off in here. Alright. Now, come back around out here. I'm not going to have time to get it done tonight, but we are going to do it tomorrow. Alright, so I need this. I need these 2 items. And while I'm sitting here thinking, 4 of them, I think. Okay. So I need 2 more of these candy tins. Alright, so let's see. Maybe in decor? No. Ammo and weapons? No. Resources. I bet it's under resources, but I bet it's on the 2nd page. No. Alright, hang on. Alright, hang on a second. Let me get my light off here. Alright, hang on. Now this is called a candy tin. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for candy. I think it's over here on the bench. You just have to have metal to make it. Candy tin. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I just need 5 scrap iron. Well, that's easy. Shit. How do we get over here and grab some scrap iron? What? I probably need to make a bunch of them. I think I'm going to have to make me about 18 of them. Alright, so now it won't do the search again until I do this. But I can I can move it over one and then I do it again this way. Okay, candy tin can. Alright, so we're going to make about 18 of these things. One more. So we'll have 20 of them. And boop. Shit, them things get made fast. Alright, so now tin can landmine. Okay, so I'm going to need iron, which I have. I'm going to need 8 gunpowder per. So 8 times 20 is like what, 160? We're going to need duct tape. Alright, so let's go grab a stack of gunpowder here. And I mean, I've got a metric shit ton of gunpowder. Alright, hang on. Getting bleepity bleepities here. Okay, that's good. That's good. And what is this? Okay, cool. Yeah, I helped my wonderful nephew out. He's a great guy. Uh, he's on some rough times right now. And the one thing that I like doing is when I can do so, I like helping him out. So, his hard drive said on him, it shit the bed. So I picked him up a nice little hard drive because I could. Alright, so I'm going to say it's under ammo and weapons. Let's go to the next page. One more page. No, unbelievable. Screw it. We just type in candy again, or just 10. Let's type in 10. Okay, tin can landmine. That's what we're looking for right there. Alright, and we're going to make all we can. So let's get cooking. Those are going to take a little bit to make. Alright, so the excess stuff, let's go drop it back off. Now, I need to make some more duct tape right quick. So, ooh, and I need to make some more glue. Okay, so I've got a lot of shit I got to make up. Okay, glue's not a problem to make. Let me make about 30. We'll do it right here. I need to make 30 empty glass jars. So we're gonna get this all set up here. Come on, fingers. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get these crafted up. Those will be done pretty quick. So to make glue, you need bones, and you need murky water, and you need a beaker on your stove, which we have. So tomorrow, when the day comes on, we gonna go downstairs and we gonna get the rest of this stuff done. So trust me, it should be amusing. Now we'll have to make sure that we don't use those little roots that I've built in. We'll have to make sure that we don't use those to go and do whatever it is that we're going to do. Because if we go in and we cross one of those landmines, guess what? You a dead man real fast. So I'm going to grab me a quick vape here. Let me see here. Let me get in my belt. How are we looking here? Just under half. Just under half. Just under half. That's real good. You know what? I think I'm going to use a repair kit on this thing. Let's go over here and grab us a repair kit. Always got to keep my sniper rifle in good condition. Alright, repair kit. Let's flip around. Select on there. And then, okay, so we're at a 477 right now. Oh, it repaired it to a full 477. And it used 2 repair kits. No complaints, man. I can build repair kits all day. Alright, repair kit goes back. We need to drop off the gunpowder. And we need to drop off the excess iron that we're carrying. Alright, let me put my sniper back down in line and swap over to it. Might help if I actually swapped over. Ow! That was stupid. Alright, so we can fix that. No problem. Give me some lumber. Need some lumber. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. We got that fixed very quickly. Alright. Now, let's drop this back in there. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's move this over one. And get everything reloaded, make 100% sure. So everything is good now. Oh, we've got our landmines are done. Alright, very cool. Now, the one thing that I think I am going to grab, just to make my life a little bit easier while I do this, let's put our axe in the backpack, and we're going to grab our shovel here, the one that's got a little bit missing, because that's the one we've been using. The other one is kind of a spare. Let's see. Get everything shuffled up there. Very good. Alright. So now we are set and ready. Oh, damn it. I forgot to close the back door. Some bitch. That's not a good thing to do. We could probably drop in another... Let me see. I've got 1, 2, 3 doors on this side. I'll drop in another couple of doors on this side. We'll drop in. Let me see. Got one there. So 1, 2, 3. I'll drop in 3 more doors here. So, needless to say, when a landmine explodes, it does damage to everything around it. So what I want to try to do, or what I have done before in past streams on Twitch, when I used to stream on Twitch, I'll take these concrete blocks, these rebar reinforced concrete blocks, and I make basically a directional explosive. I create an explosive and a spot for the explosive to sit, so when the zombies drop down into it, it explodes straight up. And they go flying in bits and pieces, and it's like wonderfully amusing. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get a lot done, and hopefully we'll have some zombies come through the old prison over there. I heard a zombie walking over there upstairs, but I can't see him now. If I could, I'd pop him. Alright, so we're just going to hang out and chill. Always got a freaking sandstorm right there, always. And then right here in front of the house, where the trees are, there's another sandstorm that always blows in from there. You'd think that the trees would stop the sandstorm. Nobody. It ain't happening. Over there inside that place would be a grand place to put some landmines. I may drop a few in there. But as for time right now, we're just going to sit and chill. I'm glad I took that one little house. You see that little spot right over there? That ground right there? There was like a little... Oh, look. Come on. Oh, I love plinking them. That just thrills me to no end. She should have been running. I guess because she didn't detect me, she wasn't running. Because normally they will run at night. Okay, I'm not seeing any more. I love me some plinkables. I just sit up here and plink away at them. It just thrills me to no end. Drop another round in there just to make 100% sure. Let's go check out the front right quick. See if we've got anybody trying to come up around this way. I don't see nobody. There's the squirrels breeding in the damn trees. Fucking hate squirrels, man. Here I am, lonely guy, out here in the middle of this nuclear wasteland, trying my best to survive, which I am quite comfortably. And there's no women. It sucks. The only person I can go see over there is Bob. And I have to be careful with Bob because sometimes he get them beady eyes and he's like, maybe you want something? I'm like, Bob, stop looking at my crotch. Take your pills. Mind your own business. Bob likes his pain pills. Speaking of which, how much do we actually have that we can sell right now? Not much. We're getting there. We're getting there. We've got some good stuff. Hopefully he sold those shotguns that he had so I can get rid of these too. Oh, good vape there. Yes, indeed. Alrighty. So we should be pretty much good to go. Now, I'm going to bring the sniper up. We're going to bring the claw hammer over, and we're going to bring the rebar frame down. Hang on, I need to bring my shovel down too. And as much as I don't want to do it, actually I won't do it. I'm going to leave my first aid bandages right there. First aid bandages, easy to make, especially out here in the desert. What you do is you grow a bunch of yucca. Not yucca, aloe vera. You grow aloe vera, and with the aloe vera, you make aloe vera cream, okay? And then with cloth that you can get from just doing scavenging or growing cotton and turning the cotton into cloth scraps, you can make yourself some first aid bandages. And they are much better to have than just the regular bandages. Alright, we'll just swap over to the crossbow here for the time being. I don't see anybody else walking over there, do you guys? What is that? Hang on. Having the scope really does help. Bring this back down. They may just be cacti. Yeah, that's just cactuses. I don't see anybody else walking around. That nurse was definitely a target of opportunity. I don't see anybody else. That's such a pity. I do love plinking me some zombies, especially at night from far away, where they can't see you and they don't know, and you can just, oh, and they go down. 4:47 in the morning. Heading on towards that wonderful 6 o'clock. Oh, look at the Milky Way tonight. I would love to live someplace where there wasn't light pollution, and be able to go out on the back porch and see this. That would just be amazing to me. And have a good telescope, not one of them cheap Walmart $20 telescopes. I mean, spend some money. Drop, 2 or 3 grand on a telescope, if not more, maybe 5. And be able to look up at this and see things. That would just be too fucking cool. Alright. Well, we're getting there. Sun's getting ready to come up over the hill over there. 5:12 in the morning. 6 o'clock is when we can get out and do what we got to do. Everything's looking pretty good. I've had the forge burning now for, this will make 2 days. And usually that's about the time that the critters, the little female screamer zombies, start showing up. How are we doing here? Alright, we can turn this off for right now. And we've got our glass jars here. Might as well go on ahead and bring that up. There's them squirrels breeding in the trees again. It pisses me off. Alright, so we're going to go over and we're going to set us some bombs. I'm going to set 5 on this side, 5 on the other side, so that's going to be a good bit of work. But we're going to get it done. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per landmine site. So that's 50 concrete by 5. So I'm going to go through probably 100 concrete, cement mix, concrete, whatever you want to call it. Because you have to kind of encase it. Alright, it's that time. Alright, let's go downstairs. sometimes you got to put some hair around this thing to get down there. Okay, there we go. Got the light on. All right, so let me show you how you do this. All right, one, you need a concrete block right there. You need a concrete block right there. Okay, and all right, so now what we've got to do is we've got to dig down. In fact, I'm going to squat. We've got to dig one right there. We need to dig up. That's going to take a pickaxe. We need one right here. This is to just kind of encase it. Alright, so then we're going to take one put there, one put there, and then one down here at the bottom. So basically what you've done is you've given this thing a very secure way to do things. Now I can bring the sniper up, and we're going to bring these down, and then we're going to take the landmine and boop. Alright, let's get off the landmine. Alright, so on this other door that we've already got dug over here, we need to go in here and get this done. So we need one right there. We need one right here. Blink, blink, squat. And then we're going to swap back over. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Alright, we need one right there. Alright. And then I need to get over here. Knock this out. Alright, that'll work. I'm going to drop one in there. Blink. And then we need to boop. One there. Drop one in. And then perfect. Alright, so we had talked about putting a couple more. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to knock this side out. Alright, so let's see. We need... Oh, hang on. Not there, right there. Thank you. There we go. Okay, why didn't it disappear? Son of a bitch. Evidently there was something there that I was hitting and... Alright, then we're gonna go grab that one over there. Okay, that's two. Now let me see here. I'm going to have to put one right here. And thank you. Alright, so one here. And then one right there. And then back over to the hammer. Alright, now we have to... We've got to dig right here. Alright, then we need to put another one right there. And then we need one right here. Perfect. Alright. I don't like the way it does that, but if there's nothing you can do about it, it's just kind of the nature of the beast. Now on these other areas, see, it did its same thing over here. There's nothing you can do. It's just the nature of it. Alright, we'll put another one in, let's say right here along this concrete. Alright. It's going to be another 2-wide. Look at that shit. Well, I guess they didn't want the prisoners to get out. Alright, so I'm gonna pull this block out. There we go. I'm gonna have to pull this block out. Okay, and then that over there has got to go. Okay, that's dirt. So, alright, so we need another one right there. And then I've got to, let me see what this stuff is right here. Okay, cool. We've got to knock this out. No, I haven't eaten. I'm probably going to order something. No, I don't feel like spaghetti tonight. I appreciate you, though. Probably munch on it tomorrow night, though. My wonderful roommate. And I mean that seriously. She is a wonderful woman. Alright, so here we're ready to go. Oh, shit. Well, that wasn't wise. And I don't... Oh, shit. Damn, piss hell. Let me pick it up. Alright, I'm going to drop that there. Now we're going to swap over. There we go. One there, one there, one down there, one right there, one right here. And then we want the landmine right down there at the bottom. Very good. Alright. We've got 2 more to put in along this side. And so far we've been putting them right there beside that wall, or the support. So we'll put it right here. Oh, I'm overheating. Hang on. Let me get in here and get me a little drinky drink. That'll help cool us down. Alright. Alright, and we're going to knock this one out too. Perfect. Alright, first one's going to go right here. Alright, let's drop a block in there so that we'll know. Alright. The next one's going to go right here. Or the next, that's going to be the next hole, or the big hole where we're going to put everything. Alright, so now I can dig this one down. There we go. Got to break out the pickaxe again. We've got to knock that side wall out. Okay. And we've got to knock this side wall out. Oh yeah, buddy. This is going to be fun when the zombies start coming through here. I'm going to be laughing. And then if I'm not mistaken, that right there is soil. So I should be able to just boop and that's done. Alright, so one down there. One in there. And one in there. Let's break out the hammer. Boop. Boop. Boopity. Bippity. Blap. Alright. And let's drop a landmine right down there in the center of it. Perfect. Oh, zombies are going to have lots of fun on this place. Alright, and let's see. We're going to put... Well, let's come up a little bit. Instead of having 2 right next to each other like that. Let's get over here. And we'll start working on this. 10:48. Good timing. All right, perfect. And all right, so now we know where our placement's got to be. So the first block's got to go here. All right, back over to the pickaxe. We've got to knock this one out. All right, break out the shovel. One deep. Perfect. Pickaxe again, right there on the sidewall. All right, we need another sidewall. Right about there. Damn it, it's hitting the wrong thing. There we go, now it's hitting the right thing. All right, and we need a shovel right there. All right, so boop, 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 and boop, and concrete, concrete, concrete. Oh shit, that one's, I need to put another one there. Damn it, what happened? Well, would you look at that? Damn you. Gotta be all particular about it. Alright, I'm gonna have to hop out of this hole to get that one tucked in. There we go. Ended up using one more than I wanted to, but that's fine. Then landmine. Alright, that trap is set. And now this one I've already got set. Very cool. Alright, so we now have all of the holes over here set with landmines. So let's run around over here on the other side. Oh, he just dropped one for me. It's like way over there. Well, we've got the time. Let me swap over to the club. And we'll go pick that up right quick. We have the good sellables in it, most likely. Had some aloe vera growing there on the ground. This plot right here that I've cleared out would make a great place for a base. But oh, hi. Oh, hello. How are you? Are you doing okay? Lovely breasticles you have there. Go to sleep. Oh, she hit me. Okay, she's down. You didn't bring a damn thing. Nice booty though. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Oh, 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 oh. Dang it. Freaking grass in my way. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oof. 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 Oh, that's horrid. Oh, that's just nasty. Alright, nothing there. Alright, let's keep going. Why she gotta come down there like that, I never understand. He just pops up out the grounds and comes straight after me like I'm the only person out here they mess with. Probably because I am, right? Ooh, cactus. We don't want to run into that. A couple little chunks of wood there. Another aloe vera plant. Oh, let's keep going. Oh, look, there's two vehicles down there. I could go wrench those apart right quick. Okay, so there's the one. That's the newest one right there. Gotta be careful here. There's caves out in this shit. Last thing I want to do is fall into one of those bastards and not have a way to get out. Besides digging my way out with a fucked up leg. Alright, what's in the supply box? I will take all of that. And it's saying that there's another one over here someplace, so we might as well get our butts over here and see about it. We're running real close to the radiation zone over there. Oh, there's shit. It's saying there's a bunch of them up here. Well, let's go check it out. And then we're out here. Nice little green area here. Bunch of cotton. There it is. Whoop. Right over there. So let's nab this one too. So see how the terrain changes? That in there is frickin' radiation zone. We'll take all that. Alright. And then we've got another one. How far is it? Zoom out. Oh, it's not too far. We can grab it. Lots of good white stone out here. I never saw that. I'll come back and grab that at some point. Now this is actually going to fill us up. Oops, cactus. You were just laying there asleep until you heard me run up. Huh? Let me stretch that neck of yours out. You didn't even bring anything, you damn stingy old booty hole. Oh, there it is. Cool. Well, that's 3. Oh, baby. Please tell me some of this is stacked. It all did. Alright. So now we got to get back over to the house. So we're on the way back right now. We just do the run. Oh man, there's a bird's nest. Damn it. I don't think I've got any room. I don't. Oh, well, hang on. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. And get rid of that. I really don't need this. So let me back up here. Screw it. It's all good. We'll just leave that stuff there. And might as well pick it back up. Screw it. Alright, cool. On our way back to the house. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, that's... Yeah, I know which place this is. And there's going to be zombies around here. Guaranteed. There's always zombies around the POIs. I'm surprised. Oh, man. What a pity. Dragging them boobs on the ground. I like me some boobs. Good night. What'd you bring me? Oh, shit. Oh, it's bowling ball head. Hey, man, what's going on? How's that head? Slap. What'd you bring? Oh, shit. Brass. I'll take that. Alright. Oh, well, hey, girl. How are you? I'm just going to help you out. I really am. Give me a minute. I'm going to figure it out here. Alright, let's grab this. Put this right here. Put this up here. How are you this afternoon? Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's going good. Here. Good night. Alright, off we go again. Break out the club. It's the easiest thing to use. Just conk them on the head one time real good. I think I need to get my pummel peed up a little higher. That would be fun. Alright. Yes, the spiked club is arguably one of the most effective weapons in game when it comes to zombies. I mean, yeah, you know, the crossbow's great and the sniper rifle, but I mean, this is just way too good. Ah, dang, I thought that was a zombie. I was heading straight for it. Well, maybe we'll have a few more just kind of pop up out of the ground here. Now, while I'm here, the one thing that I can do is grab this rebar frame, drop it up here, grab this glass jar, and we're going to go get us some murky water. But my water supply is beginning to run out. I've got one more rich person's house over here, and then I'm going to have to tap into that water tower that's over there somehow. I have to figure out how to do it and be effective at it. Alright, so we're good to go. House is looking good. Love living on top of one of these POIs. Just a great place to live. Alright, let me go ahead and shut this thing for the time being. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll turn the light off. Alright, so first things first, let's get stuff that I can sell put away. Alright, what can I sell? I can sell that food. I can sell the pills and the first aid kits. I can sell the flashlight, the rocket launcher stock. I can sell the beakers, the AK-47 schematic, because we already know it. SMG parts we're keeping. Sniper rifle parts we're keeping. Sniper rifle schematic, that's another good sell. That'll bring some cash. Quick vape there. And let's see. Alright, into the gunsmithing case, we're going to drop that, the SMG receiver, the barrel, the parts, the SMG parts, and of course the pistol. I'm going to drop the pistol off. And now we can begin to put everything else up and go make our glue so that we can make some more duct tape. Alright, so you go and you go and you go, and of course you got to go. Get that all shuffled up. I'm going to have to make me some more rebar frames and some more concrete. Some bitch. Alright, not a problem. We can do it. Okay, so let's see what we need to do at this point. I think what I'm going to do, I need to put those in the ammo case. So let's get in here and drop the landmines into the ammo box. Alright, the axe I need on me, but I need to drop the shovel off too. Let's drop the shovel off. Very good. Alright, so with that being said and done, let's get things lined back out here. So, crossbow, actually blunderbuss, then crossbow, then our axe, then our sniper rifle, and then bring this up and bring our machete down. So we're lined out now. Okay, cement. I need to make about 1,000 cement, which is going to take a little bit, but we're going to do it. Okay, there's one. Add 3 zeros. Done. Craft. Okay, I also need some more rebar frames. I wonder if it's under resources. Let's see. Probably not. No. I'm thinking it's probably going to be under building. Let's take a look. There we go, rebar frame. Probably about 100 of these. And those will cook up afterwards. And we've got iron and clay going in at the same time. Now our stone's coming down, so we'll have to take care of that at some point. But let's drop the brass knob, doorknob over here. Let's make sure we've got a good shuffle. There we go. So now we can make some glue. Alright, so let's grab a stack of bones. And get on the campfire. And we need, I need to favorite this. There we go. Alright, so let's cook the max that we can cook. Okay, I've got 188 bones that I can drop back off. Boop. And let's get a shuffle. Shuffle. There we go, got a sort going. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to need is cloth. And that will be for us to make the glue. So I've got a really big kind of a heat bloom going here, which is not cool, but it is what it is. Alright, it's 6:23, and there are 2 packages out there that I still have not collected. So I'm going to look at the map and try to discern where those bastards are. That's the graveyard. I need to go over there and dig the graves up, because you never know what people got buried with. See, I'm not seeing either of those, and I'm facing that way. Let's try it again. Come on, map. Alright, zoomy zoom. And I'm not seeing any yellow squares. It says they're out there, though. I just don't see them. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I ain't gonna lose any sleep over it. Got the zombies gonna be real happy about that shit right there. That's gonna be hilarious. But I'm guessing we're gonna have a screamer come in pretty quick. I really need to make some more 7.62 while I'm thinking about it. And I'm pretty sure, damn it, don't have half of what I want. Alright, let's cut that in half. Let's cut that in half. We'll take those 35. We'll drop this back up here. Alright, 76 rounds. That's enough. Close to 100 rounds. Alright, how are we looking in here? We're still working on cement mix. How are we looking over here? Our glue is already made. So let's turn this off. Let's grab the glue. Now in our own inventory, let me see. We're going to type in duct. And there is duct tape. And we have glue and cloth fragments. So we're going to make all that we can make. And those are crafting up pretty quick. We're going to drop off the excess cloth. Great. Alright, we're doing pretty good. No complaints. Yes, indeed. That's working out well. 31 duct tape made. Boop. And we've got 27 glue on top of it. We've got some good duct tape. Perfect. No fuss. Alright, how's my boy doing hungry-wise? Ooh, he's at 38%. Let's get over here and eat us some corny bread. Corny bread, good. Good eat. Don't care what nobody tells you. Corny bread, good eat. And whenever I'm at the house, I always eat straight out of the food box. In fact, I've got some boiled eggs here. You know, this would be good for zombie night, which is tomorrow. I can stand up there and fart down on the zombies. I'm gonna eat them barreled eggs. That'll give me some good sulfurous stanky poots. when the zombies come from the bottom, I can just stand up there and whop, squeeze one out on them. Oh, 201. Yeah, baby. We got another. Okay, we're full. We're full of burrowed eggs. Oh, boy. As many as I ate, it's going to be bad. It's going to be rank up in her. Oh, yeah, baby. I look forward to tooting on some zombies. Alright, so we've got some good traps set there. And we can go on the other side probably a couple of days from now, maybe in the Sunday stream, and we'll get after them again. One dead dog. Where's that other dog at? Are they both dead? Did they both die? I think they did. Oh, me. You know what that means? That means dog pelts. Let me get over here and get me some dog pelts. Oh, there's 2 of them. It's not reaching him. Damn it. Well, that's all right. He can stand down. They can stay down there and rot for all I care. All right. I was going to get me some dog pelts. Didn't quite work out. Neighbors let their dogs out. They live there. Y'all shouldn't have let them dogs out. Dogs will disappear. Their bodies will disappear rather quickly. So you've got to kind of get up on them pretty quick. What in the world is that? Oh, that's a hole. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, the dog bodies will disappear relatively quickly. So if you plan on, you know, getting them and getting them for their pelts, for the animal pelts, animal skins, get down there and get them harvested as quickly as you can. I'm really kind of surprised that even when I squatted down, I couldn't reach them. But the zombie bodies, I guess they set above the points. They're actually setting just down far enough to where I can't reach them. But I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I mean, shit. How many animal pelts do we have? Wrong box. Let's see. Next box. Here we go. Animal skins. Where are they? Up here. Look at this. I've got, that's 500 animal hides, plus another 221, so that's 721 animal hides. I ain't hurting. I ain't hurting none. Oh, me. How many points do I currently have? Wrong button. I've currently got 15. I need a total of 60. So we're still working on trying to get there. The reason I'm doing it is for this right here. Hang on. Right here. Steel smithing. I want that maxed out. I really need to get my tool smithing all the way maxed out. I need to get my miner 69er maxed out. But I want steel smithing first. Well, it's nice and quiet this evening. Ain't no critters coming around. I'm hoping a screamer's gonna walk through one of those doors over there and get blown the fuck up. I'm gonna be laughing when that shit comes down. Sometimes you get like big roving bands that come in, and they'll come around the back and they'll head straight for the jail. Oh, that should be more than just amusing. Would be cool if you could figure out like a feed mechanism. You know, one bomb blows up, other one gets inserted. I don't think there's any way to do that. I don't think there's any way to do that even in the newer version of the game. I've got the envie, as we say here in Louisiana. Envie is French. Kind of like I got the taste for, I have the appetite for. I want some Mexican this evening. I want tacos. I could eat about 4 tacos. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Surprised no screamers have come in. I'm really kind of surprised at this. Had that forge going on and off for a while now. Oh, got an ear itch. Get in there and itching. Oh, that's good. Oh man. Q-tips just don't do it, man. Get the ear itch, you know, from the headphones. Did you know that wearing headphones for an extended period of time increases bacterial growth in your ear holes? Gotta be careful about them ear hole bacteria. Plus, if your ears are pierced like mine are, wear 4-gauge. You always got to make sure that you clean your ears daily so that you don't develop ear cheese. That shit stinks. Oh, got birds on the back porch. My roommate loves feeding animals. Excuse me for the cough. Yeah, she feeds the birds, and I think she does it as much as because she enjoys doing so. She loves animals. But also because we have 3 cats here, and we'll kind of crack the bottom of the window up to bring the shades up so the cats can get there and watch the birds. And they enjoy it. You can tell them, get up there and they'll watch the birds, and that tail starts lashing. It's like, man, I want to get out there and eat that ass. Oh, me. Quiet evening so far. It's not even midnight. Let's go check on it, see how everything's looking inside. See how the forge is cooking along. Okay, we're almost finished with the concrete. Or with the cement mix. Oh, Jane sent. She sounded funny. No doubt. Yeah, one thing cool about my roommate, her and I share a lot of the same views. There's some things that we don't agree on. I mean, I think farts are hilariously funny, and she doesn't. That guy on here on YouTube, his name is Humor Bagel. Oh, I love that dude. If you've never seen any of his stuff, you are missing out, especially if you think farts are funny. I think God made farts because they're funny. It's just, I mean, it's just hilarious. I always find them funny. Alright, what do we got? Anything around? Don't see anything. Don't see any lonely zombies walking. What? Don't see any lonely zombies walking across the thing over there. But you can't hear the squirrels breeding. Fucking squirrels breeding in the trees piss me off, man. I guess the dog bodies are probably... Yeah, see, they're gone. They disappeared. Yeah, I like the... I'm glad that I did the drawbridge. That turned out to be a very good idea. All the way around. That was just a great idea. I mean, I could dig a double wide trench all the way around the building and just use the drawbridge to get out. Wouldn't be an issue. And it'd be just one more way to terrorize the poor zombies on frickin' zombie night, horde night. But 1 o'clock on day 175, and our next horde night will be day 182. Oh, that's such a good vape. I really need to sit down and spin up some fused Claptons. See, that's one thing that the folks who vape now, they just they don't understand. There's a lot of folks out there who vape, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the disposables as well as everybody else does, but you really don't understand flavor until you have a high quality RDA and you know how to build your own coils. You build your own coils, trust me when I tell you, you can build for flavor. You build to suit your own taste. Now the coils that I build are what we would quaintly refer to as juice hogs, because they go through some e-liquid. But I have one particular mod courtesy of a former friend. God bless her. I hope she's doing well. I traded an Axid Thin King, which is a gorgeous little mod. It was a DNA 40 early mod for a PDIB Nut Punch. And the Nut Punch is an insane mod. But it's definitely not for beginners. It's not a mod that I would let a beginning, vapor who is just learning how to, build coils and all that stuff. Thought I heard. I guess I was wrong. I wouldn't let a beginner vapor use a Nut Punch because they don't know how to build coils. And coils are building your coils, knowing how to build coils is very, very important. So back in the early days of vaping, when everybody was using the tube mod, what was referred to as a mech, a mechanical mod, I can remember, the news stories of these people saying, "Oh, my mod exploded in my face." Yeah, they're wearing an RDA in the back of their fucking head. Well, of course you are. Why? Because they didn't understand Ohm's law. They did not understand how a circuit works, and that a circuit requires X amount of resistance for amps and voltage that is going through the circuit. Otherwise, it's considered a short. So what would happen was these folks would build the coils with way too low of a resistance so they could get big clouds because it was so fucking cool, man. And they would cause that battery inside that mod to start heating up. Well, these lithium ion batteries that we have, NiCads, whatever you want to call them, these things will heat up under use. And they get to a point to where they get so hot that they go into what's called thermal runaway. And once that happens, that's your goat smelling ass. You don't want one of these batteries going in to thermal runaway, because when they do, they just keep heating up and heating up and heating up, and then they start off-gassing hydrogen. Now, for those of you who are history buffs and who have studied a little about world history and World War II, there was a Zeppelin made by big airship filled with hydrogen, made by Nazi Germany that visited the United States. And the Hindenburg blew up. I mean, it went up big time. And of course, there was a lot of finger pointing and all that kind of crap. Damn it, I'm overheating again. Well, just get us another little drinky drink here, and we'll be alright. That'll help us cool off. Yep, there it goes. But these batteries would off-gas hydrogen, so then they go on ahead and hit it one more time, creates a spark, boom, blows up in their face. It wasn't the fault of the battery maker. It wasn't the fault of the mod maker. It wasn't the fault of the RDA maker. It was the fault of the idiot fuck who didn't know how to build coils. And in that, I also blame the folks who own vape stores for not explaining to people Ohm's law and how important it was to follow it. They were just looking for money. I was one of those folks who was like, all right, we need to start self-regulating. If we don't, we're going to have problems. And that was the whole reason why mods with chips in them were built. With a chip in the mod, what we would refer to as regulated. The nice thing about it was, if you built a coil that the resistance was too low, the mod would not function. If there was a hard short in the mod, the regulated mod would not function. So it forces you to build the kind of coil that you should build. Now there's all kinds of decorative coils out there that take literally hours to build. But for those of us, folks who are old school and know about how to develop flavor at high wattage, your best bet is a fused Clapton. That's 2 wires in the center wrapped by a third. And I would use 2 different kinds of wire, nichrome and Kanthal, to build mine. For those of you who have built coils, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. How we doing in here? Let's check on it. Okay, so we're good to go. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to grab both of these items and we're going to stick them out here in the box outside. Alright, concrete mix, or cement mix. Actually, what I need is this and this, and now I've got to make some cement. Alright, concrete mix. That's what I need right there. We're going to make all that we can, which is 1,000. And we're going to drop off the sand, the rock, and the rebar. I'll have to go out and do some more rock mining too. So for every 1 concrete, cement mix, you need 1 cement mix, 1 sand, and 2 stone. So you use twice the amount of rock that you do sand. Now you can go dig up rocks and stick them in here and create crushed sand. That's not an issue. It'll do it fast. But still, I'm still kind of curious about those 2 freaking things way out there. That just eats me alive that I can't see them on the map. It says they're right out here. But I mean, I don't see them. I don't see them anywhere, and we're looking right in the direction that they're supposed to be. I know. Wonder what that is. Wonder if that's a cave out there. See, they're not even over here. And you can't drag the map too much farther over because all of that is freaking, all this over here, if I'm not mistaken, this is all, see how that you can't, I'm trying to drag straight across and it's going up. We've hit radiation zone there. They're out there somewhere. Some of them been out there so long that probably they're not there anymore, and it still shows it on the map. Okay, 5:11, 5:12, 6 o'clock. We'll run out that way tomorrow. Once the sun comes up, we'll run out that way and check it out and see what we can't find. You know what? I've been saying that we're gonna do this. Let's do this thing that I had talked about. Okay, I'm going over here. I'm gonna grab a shovel, and we'll go check out that graveyard and see what we can't find. All right, now there we go. There's a shovel. I need to drop off this glass jar. I need to get some more tea to restock myself. There we go. Get to a point where I need to make some more cornmeal and some more cornbread, a bunch more glasses, Empty glass jars are important when you're making your current meal. Let's see what time it is here, guys. 6:30. Alright, so about another 30 minutes I'm going to have to bring the stream to a close because I need to grab something to eat. I'm so hungry. Yeah, those two boxes out there have me curious. But let's do this. Alright, let's zoom out. Let's zoom back in a little bit. Okay, that's the graveyard right there. So what I want to do, hang on. There we go. It'll give me something to run towards. Alright, so let's get downstairs here. Alright, so we're going to head towards the graveyard. And maybe we'll see some zombies along the way. You know how they just kind of pop up out of the ground. I guess these rich folks tried to plant grass in their backyard. Didn't work out too well, huh? Speaking of which, hang on a second. Let's get the axe in the backpack and the shovel down on the tool belt. Alright, so far, we're doing pretty good. We're going to have to keep an eye on the time, though. This is that day. Alright, run across the desert here like a madman towards the graveyard, where we're going to dig up some graves and find out if there's any good stuff in it. We can take the sand back. Ooh, what do we got here? Nothing. Oh, dang it. Alright, let's bring this up and bring this down. We'll let that spawn someplace else. Boink. Boink. Jump over the yucca. Okay, so here's the great... Oh, man, look at here. Well, we've got a couple. Come here, girl. Let's have a talk. Good night. And what about you? You like hanging out here, too? What'd you bring me? Ooh, thank you. What about you? What'd you bring? I'll take the pills and you can keep the sandwiches. Alright, so let's jump this. And I'm guessing that we're going to start digging on this side. But you'll know when you... Oh, there it is. Hang on. Well, I don't want to destroy it. Okay, so search the coffin. I got, well, there's one wood. Okay, so, well. And this is, hang on a second. Get rid of some of this crap. Alright, so we got another grave here. Let's find out who's in here. Oh. Search the coffin. Oh, 5 pieces of feather, paper, and a feather. That'd be good if I stood up. There we go. Jump out of there. Alright, we got another grave here. Let's see what's in this one. Ah, that one's empty. They dissolved. Alright, let's check out this one right here. What's this one got in it? use that. Not going to complain. Alright, we got another grave right here. Let's see what's in it. Damn, man, these guys are barren. Alright, hang on. We should have another one right here. And there it is. Man, luck's not running very good today. Mad something? R.I.P. in loving or in memory of Mad something. Well, let's see what old Mad's got in his grave. What's down here? Hey, there we go. Well, there was a good one. Alright, and we've got another one right here. Bits and bobs. Nothing to jump up and down about, but at least we can say we've exploited it. Oh, yes indeed. That guy took a... Yeah, well, we got them all. Alright, let's do the bouncy. Alright, so it's saying that there's one over there and there's one over there to the south. Alright, so let's do this, let's do this, don't need that, don't need this. I really don't need the yucca. Look, okay, cool. Alright, so let's bring our shovel up, move the axe over, bring the pickaxe down, swap over. Oh, damn. He's getting all kinds of thirsty. What the fuck? I'll cool off a little bit here out in the middle of the freaking desert. Okay, so let's go see if we can find this one out here. Got to keep an eye on the time, though. I mean, I could have ridden the mini bike out here, but meh. There's some good white stone here. Definitely some good white stone. I'm running towards this thing and I'm not seeing it. It don't look like it's getting any closer on the map. Okay, there it is, there it is. I sees it, I sees it. Heard somebody over there walking to my left. As long as I don't hear a growl or a bruh, I'm good. Yeah, this is right on the edge of the no-no zone. Alright, and then there's another one that's over here somewhere, so let's go grab it. Alright. A beautiful green area. Oh, there's a bird's nest here. What do we got? Nom. Alright, let's keep going. There's some red... Wait! Wait. Let's keep going. Need to keep my eyes on the ground. There's some bird's nest up in this mess. I must have come here and dug some clay. Alright, I gotta be careful because that right over there is radiation zone. Now it ain't gonna bleed out and over onto me, but I don't need to run into it. because I will die very quickly if I do. Alright. That's a pretty little green area here. I love the green biome. The bad problem with the green biome, though, is it's just there's not a lot of food out here. That's one of the cool things about living in the desert. You've got food all around you. Yucca fruit, you can survive on yucca fruit. Boy, that's a big freaking area right there. What is this? I think this is what we're looking for right here. Nice little supply crate. We'll take all of that. And now we're just going to face towards the house and get back home. Let me swap over to the club right quick. So we did two things there. We explored the graveyard. What do we got here? Ooh, baby. Well, you know what? I can get rid of this. And I can drink this. But I'm taking that spot straight back up with this. And, well, and that'll leave myself open one with the wrench. Alright. Let's pull this thing apart. As long as we're not dropping anything on... Oh, what do we drop? Oh, plant fibers. Fuck that noise. Alright. Whoop. Birdie nest. It's a birdie nest. Tweet, tweet, birdie, birdie. Birdie, bird. Let's get rid of those plant fibers. We don't need them. Alright. Got to be careful on these hillsides. You can sprain an ankle real quick on one of these. Not to mention get caught up in some cactus. Okay, we're right back by the hotel. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, you know, that was a nice little run. Not seeing anything else out here to jump up and down about. I need to go back in and look in the hotel. Ooh, garbage bag. That's some baby kids. Didn't have a damn thing in it. Yeah, looks like they've kind of torn this shit out of that place. But I mean, there's lots of stuff in here I could go in, and it's been a while since I've been in there. I'm pretty sure everything is like respawned. Can you explain to me what these chunks of wood are doing, like growing out of the concrete? That just don't make any damn sense. Alright, we'll just keep going. We're back home anyway. Whoop! What's in here? Ploof. But it spawned someplace else. There's another little bit of wood. Might as well take that. Sand? Did I pick up sand? Looks like there's two over there. Oh, that's within running distance. Let's go grab it. It's noon. We got more than enough time, I'm thinking. Keep the axe out in case we see a bird's nest. Runny run. I mean, this is what the game is, folks. I mean, it's not always, you know, screaming, crazy, excited. But you know what? I'm already slap full, so going out there ain't worth a shit. So remember that girl that I told you was up there walking around? Her name was a blowjob girl. See, this is one of her victims right here. See, take a look at his hand. You know that dude was holding his tool in his hand. And he was like, ah, ah, ah. And then, see, he even got that eyeball. that I got a nut eyeball. And then, you know, she just kept on eating. This is why you don't ask zombies for blowjobs. You don't do it. It's not cool. Don't do that. Don't be blowjob man with the one eyeball that said, I got a good nut. Don't do that. Don't be that person, okay? Get out of the skate park. What's in the garbage can here? Anything in the garbage can? Oh, nothing yet. It hasn't respawned. But there is some good. I don't have any room for it. Oh, yes, I do. Is it worth it, though? Not really. Screw it. We won't worry about it. Now, this old boy, he just kind of sat down and died. He was lonely. He was holding his tool in his hand, too. He was probably having a fap. Excuse me. Goodness. There's another one. Shit. Sorry about that, guys. Got the sneezes. Is that open? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, let's shut this thing up. And before the Horde night hits, we're going to get stuff put away. Alright, so what can I sell? I can sell the flashlight, the tuna. There's pills for Bob. First aid kit. The beaker we can sell. The iron boot schematic. We're going to sell those. There's another flashlight we can sell. Another kit. That is an AK-47 stock. We're keeping it. And we're keeping everything else. So the first place I need to go is turn my light off. I need to go down here to the benzylatum box of Go-Go Juiciness and drop off this 100 units of gasoline. Very cool. Alright, up we go. Alright, now. Alright, so the iron is going in here along with the shovel. Very cool. Okay, let's get over here. We're going to drop off the schmeglets. Okay, looking. We need to drop off these. Very good. Alright, then we're going to go to the next box over here. The feathers, the paper, the bullet casings, the AK-47 stock. Short iron pipe, we're gonna go ahead and smelt that down. Let's get back over here. Let's drop off this lumber that we collected. There we go. Alright, so now I can grab my wrench, put it back on the bottom row. Grab that. Oh, listen to the cicadas. And the bird in the back. That is too cool. That is just too cool. Alright. Now, we're going to drop off the electrical parts and the cloth fragment. And then these other 3 items, we're going to drop off in here. So if this is the first time you're watching, these can be used to make a blunderbuss as long as you have the items to make the blunderbuss. These empty cans, these can be lifesavers in the very beginning of the game, because a lot of times in the very beginning of the game, you can't find a cooking pot as quickly as you might like to. And if you find bottled water and you drink it, it leaves you with the empty glass jar. You go and you refill it, but to be able to turn that murky water into bottled water, you need a cooking pot. So what you can do is, if you can find some of these empty cans, I think you start the game off with 1 or 2 food items. So after you eat the food out of the canned item, you end up with an empty can. You can take an empty can, go to a water source, fill it, put it on your campfire, and it will, in fact, hang on, let me see if I can spot it. Let me go over one. Where is it? One more. No. But you can turn it into water. There it is, boiled water. You see it? So a can of murky water, or a snowball and an empty can. As long as you have that can and a campfire, you can have water to drink. Do not drink murky water. It will give you dysentery. to solve the dysentery, the flying shits issue, you need vitamins, or you need to make tea with goldenrod. And that's a yellow flower that grows in games. So, I mean, it's just kind of one of those things. Alrighty, guys. Well, what I'm going to do, since I am hungry and I really need to get something to eat before it's too late, I'm going to go on ahead before it gets that time of night. I'm going to squat down here, make sure I got my club in hand so I can beat anybody over the head that tries to come into the house. Let me go shut the front door. Don't want no strangers coming in while I'm sleeping. There we go. And I'm going to call it a day. Thank you all so very much for coming and hanging out with me. I hope that I've made you laugh or giggle or put a smile on your face. I hope maybe I've taught you something. Guys, thank you so very much for the subscriptions that you've given me. I'm seeing more followers on PS4 at this point in time as well. So, I mean, hey, share the videos with people that you think will like the content. It'll help the channel grow. To my PS4 followers, hey guys, take the time. Come over to YouTube. It is an app on the PS4. Come over to YouTube. Drop me a subscription. I would greatly appreciate it. For those of you who are here for the first time, if you've learned something, if I've made you smile, if I've made you giggle, hey, drop me a subscription. I'd greatly appreciate it because it's only with you guys that I can make the channel grow, and you guys drive the channel. When I see more subscribers, I just can't tell you. It makes my day. Please remember to hit the like button. The like button is going to help me get around the YouTube algorithm, and the YouTube algorithm is murderous. It hides me behind layers of fluff. So if you could hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. Also, the notification bell, that's going to let you know when I am on or when I drop a video. I only do live streams. I've explained it many times. You know why I do live streams only. Not that I can't, go in and do the editing. And I have tons of admiration for the people who do. I mean, some of the stuff is very well done. Me, I want you to see exactly what the game's like. I don't want you to, I don't want to go from fun spot to fun spot to fun spot. I want you guys to see it all. The good, the bad, the ugly, the boring, the humdrum. I want you to see it all. This way you'll know, hey, maybe I could get into this game. Or no, really, that game's not for me. So, when you hit the notification bell, you'll see when I go live. If you're able to sit down and watch, hey, great. If you can't, at least you've received the notification and you can come back at a later point in time and you know, drop a like on the video, check the video out, make a comment. I do my best to answer all the comments. So, always, guys, just let me know if you have any questions, anything that I can help you with, I will. Coming up this weekend, we have Diablo 4 Season 8 Vessel of Hatred. More Diablo, working on the Blood Wave Necromancer, but that's for another time. So guys, remember, respect one another. Take care of one another. Love one another. And understand that it is okay when you agree to disagree. I have lots of friends I don't see eye to eye with, but I like them anyway because that's what a friend is. A friend is someone that you know really well, but you like them anyway. I mean, there's certain things about me that I'm sure my roommate doesn't like, but we agree to disagree on them and we get along famously. When you go out in public, guys, watch out for one another. Keep your head on a swivel because this old world is not what it used to be when I was growing up back in the 70s. People just straight up get stupid. So please watch out for each other when you go out in public. And remember, guys, if you're going to get it on you, get it all over you. You might as well. All right. NGRU Storm signing out. In for the nap before the big Horde night. That will be on Sunday. So come back and hang out with me on Sunday. We'll do the Horde night together. All the repairs, get to watch zombies blow up, all that good fun stuff. Much love, folks. NGRU Storm signing out. Take care. Have a great rest of your week.